tutorial, I am going to show you how to save files from eLabs to your computer and how to upload files from your computer to eLab. So first you log on. And I get to my desktop, so I'll show you first with SPSS. So I'll start up SPSS. Okay, so I'm going to start a new data set. And so, where did my data go? Alright, so say we have height and weight, and I enter the data in. So say person 60. Sometimes when you use eLabs, it runs a little slow depending on how many people are logged in and using eLabs at the same time. It's a little frozen. Okay, there we go. 65, 59, weight 100, 80, 250. Okay, so I just have some measurements and now I want to save this file. So I'll go to File, Save As. So I'm going to go up to as high as you could go. Let's see. So I'm going to save on computer, and I'm going to save on my computer. And then I'm going to go to Users. I'm going to pick myself. I'm going to pick my desktop. And so as you can see here, this is my desktop because this is the file I have on my desktop. And I'm going to save this as height and weight. And I will save it. And so now you can see here, now this height and weight.sav, so that's a SPSS file, is now on my desktop. So let's close this down. And I'll show you how to upload a file. So I don't want to save that. So now let's say I'm done with the file, I closed it all out, and now it's a different day and I want to go back and I want to edit that file some more. So I come back to eLabs, I log back onto SPSS, I have to save the file again for SPSS. Log on. All right, so I already have my data set, so I will hit open another file. And so you can see, so it's in documents right now. And you can see that it's not there. So I have to go back and find the file. So you see here, these things are on, when you go into eLabs, you are logging on remotely to a different computer on the FIU campus. So sometimes if you lose documents, it's because you have saved them on the computer on a, that you were remote logging into as opposed to your personal computer. So always make sure that when you save files that you see them so you know that you saved them on your computer. So as you can, you might be able to tell I'm running a Mac, and this obviously looks like a PC, so I'm like remoting into a PC, and so obviously the PC is not, my Mac isn't running IBM software. So if I look at the desktop here, you can see that the desktop is blank because this isn't actually my desktop. So I want to get out of the computer that I have remote logged onto and get onto my personal computer. So I'll go back. It's a little frozen. Give it a minute. There we go. So I want to go all the way out as far as it'll let me go. Then I'll pick computer. Oops. And then I will pick my computer. So you see that's my MacBook. Then I'll go to users. Then I'll click my name. Then I'll click my desktop. And here is the file that we saved before, and I will click open. I don't know what happens when you save the file on the desktop, but previous students have said that they have not been able to go back and access the desktop. I believe it's like the other lab computers at FIU where the materials are deleted off of them. And so you see the data that we have here in height and weight. So in this tutorial, we showed you how to save data from eLabs to your computer, and then we also showed you how to open data on your computer in eLabs, where you go through computer and you find your computer as opposed to the computer in the lab. And so in this example, we used SPSS, but you do the same thing for whatever software you're using when you go through eLabs.